You can also create functions that accept one or more parameters of the same type by adding 3 dots after the type, such as int, dot, dot, dot. These are called variadic parameters. I thought it was a very confusing name, but let's just see what it does, because what it does is not confusing. All it does is it automatically creates an array of the values you enter. This way you can iterate through the array inside the function. Again, this sounds confusing until we look at the example. So here we have a function called add numbers. You can see that we're skipping the parameter name, and then we say, okay, you can add numbers. These are integers, and you can add multiple. That's what you see by the dots. And then this function will return a single integer. Inside the function, we create an instance variable called result. We start out with 0. And then we say for number in numbers. This is where you can see that we're now iterating over the numbers array that the function automatically generates. And as we're iterating over the array of numbers, in this example, we are updating the result by adding each individual number. And then we return the result. So what we're really doing is we're summing all of the numbers in the function. And here's an example. We now need to call this function. And we need to pass in the numbers 1, 2, and 3. So let's do that. Var. We need to call the add numbers function. We skip the parameter name. That's why the function is descriptive. The name of the parameter is already in the function. And now we add the numbers 1, 2, 3. That's it. So now we have called the add numbers function. We were allowed to pass in multiple parameters, and it should now sum them up. And in line 9, we're printing the sum, and you can see that it correctly gives us the number 6, which is the sum of those 3 numbers that we added. Please note that you can only have one variadic parameter per function, and it must be the last one listed. So if you have a function with 2 parameters, and one of them is this special one where you want to allow people to insert an array of numbers, for example, then it must be the last one in the function.